Hey, it's Jesse with Radio 104.5. I'm here with Macklemore.
How's it going?
Ben.
Yes.
Dude, your set was so great. I actually lost my voice from it. I was cheering so hard.
Thank you.
So I'm here from an alternative rock station. Did you ever in your life expect to trickle down and be on an alternative rock station?
Or trickle up to
Yeah,
an alternative rock station. No, I never did. I never thought that our music would be played at an alternative rock station. In fact, it's crazy because with all the radio stuff that's happened, alternative radio is kind of the first branch of radio that started playing thrift shop. So very crazy.
Everybody freaked out when we played Thrift Shop. All the underground indie kids are like, you know about Macklemore? We're also playing Same Love, which is fantastic. We've gotten a huge response. We were just talking about it. The research has been great. What are some of, I guess, the stories that people have come up to you and said that that song has impacted me? Have people said anything to you about that? Anybody in particular?
Yeah, absolutely. There's been amazing feedback from Same Love. People everywhere, everyone from coming out, telling me that they came out to their parents or to their friends and family, to their community. I mean, those are kind of the most like intense emotional stories. Are people that have been impacted that much. I've had friends that have come out to me since the song came out, and you hope for something like that in terms of writing a song about marriage equality, but you never expect it. And the fact that people have connected and resonated with it that much, that it has impacted their lives, is what every songwriter hopes for.
That's amazing. I've listened to the album The Heist. I've also listened to a couple other songs. Other Side is one that sticks out to me mainly because not only it chills me, it's amazing, but you sampled Other Side from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Are you a Chili Peppers fan?
Yeah, Ryan, I am definitely a Chili Peppers fan. I don't have like extensive knowledge of like all Red Hot Chili Pepper songs,
Right.
but I definitely bumped Red Hot Chili Peppers over the years for sure.
Oh yeah. Have you ever read the book Scar Tissue?
No, but I've been recommended it.
I actually brought it for you.
Really?
That's kind of lame.
Really?
Yeah, it's my
I
copy.
need a new book.
I want you to have it because there's a lot of good vibes in that book. Some girl from St. Lucia gave it to me a couple years ago. I read it. It's amazing.
Really?
So I wanted to give it to you because
Thank you.
It's a good read, and if you're ever bored, you know what I mean?
Which I am all the time.
Well, you're so busy, but pick it up and check it out because I feel like one day you're going to write a book like this. That's like amazing.
No, I appreciate this.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Thank
Cool.
you. Yeah.
Well, my other question, I guess, what was I going to say? Scar Tissue. Yes. Your music, I say, honesty is the best policy. I think I heard somewhere, read somewhere that you'd said the more honest you are when you write, the better the songs are. Is that kind of?
Yeah, absolutely. That's where the best writing comes from, is being in a place of just vulnerability, raw, and not holding anything back. And I think that most of the time that I write, I try to write as much as possible. Most of it is just filtering through kind of this fog that gets on the mirror of being a writer and having a clear lens to what you want to address, the subject matter that you want to hit. And when you are open and honest with yourself, songs just kind of flow. But it takes a long time to get to that point where you feel like there's a concept, there's a subject, and that you can approach it with the honesty that is needed.
Yeah, that's amazing. Whenever you're honest, like you can't lie about anything. This is the way life is. This is how
Yeah.
it goes. My other question was about I kind of coin you as the starving. You're the voice of the starving artist generation, at least how I feel. Do you have any advice for anybody who is a starving artist right now? I know a lot of our listeners are musicians. They are aspiring singers, songwriters. What do you have to say to them? I guess any advice for them?
Make art because you love to make art. Being able to make a living off of music and being able to travel is amazing. It's what I've always wanted to do. But it still doesn't equate to happiness, because eventually you get used to it. It becomes a job, and even though you love your job and you're very grateful for that job, it is very strenuous. It's the hardest job I've ever had. What's important is loving what you do and doing it for that reason alone. And if that comes with working a 9 to 5 or never getting noticed or whatever, you have to be okay with that fact that it's like making it to the NBA. Most people that play basketball don't, and it's that's the reality of it. But you can still love playing basketball and still have a passion for it. Same thing with making art. I was, at times probably more fulfilled when I was living in my parents' basement, dead broke, overdrafting, from the ATM and,
Right.
you know, fresh out of rehab at 26 years old. So it's definitely success in making it as an artist doesn't necessarily guarantee fulfillment and happiness either.
Right.
Do it because you love it.
That's amazing advice, actually. So, you guys, you have a couple more shows. You're going to be in Houston tomorrow, and then I looked next week. You're going to be at Bonnaroo. Is this your first appearance at Bonnaroo? I think
is.
so, right? Because you've done a few other festivals.
Yeah, we've done a bunch of festivals. This is the first time at Bonnaroo, yeah.
I will tell you this: go to the silent disco.
Okay.
People might recognize you walking around, but go to the silent disco because everybody's just listening on their headphones, and it's completely silent around when you're walking. You just see all these kids jumping up, dancing, and it makes no sense. But
Wow.
they're just like jamming with the DJ. and
So
it's-
they have like headphones and
Yeah, so like everybody's dancing, have the best time ever, and then you're walking around like you're like, what the hell are they doing? What's going
that's
on?
an incredible idea.
I know. I wanted to open a silent disco in Philly, but well, I don't have any money. But whatever.
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you so much for being here, Macklemore.
Thank you
Ben.
for the book.
Oh my God, please read it. It's
Absolutely.
fantastic. I truly see you writing a book like this someday.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's Jesse Radio 104.5 Macklemore. Thanks a lot, guys.